Miss Erico, baby, come see about me. And we swing and swing right, swing left. Roll with me or get rolled over. I'm rolling like a locomotive. Ain't no stopping me now. 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 So why would you try? I tell no lies. Got fear in his eyes. Don't play with this guy that is not wise. Play my hand right. Got peach right. Styrofoam white. Top 8 ice. She's so shy. She still try. These lame ass niggas, they so tired. Stay getting money. Try to take from me. Rap like a mummy. Can't say nothing. That's his money. Bring it in, honey. She work for me. Fly snow bunny. Whatever I said, I done it. Talk girly, run me my money. Drip hard, I keep water running. Stack hard, thumbing through blue hundreds. Summing up, take nothing, I'm funded. Hear nothing, these rappers be mumbling. Running up, magician with the numbers. Cold winters, it's bands in the summer. No, really, I'm just being honest. Graduated and hustling with honors. Beat the case, not guilty, your honor. No snitching, not talking, I promise. Ain't no stopping me now. I wasn't gonna go. Then I said, what the fuck am I thinking about? It's Wednesday. Why not do a what the fuck Wednesday and recap on the week that I'm having so far and the week that the world having so far? Number one, I'm gonna say this. That son, 5G, and people, I'm gonna put a pin in all three and I want y'all to think about it. For the ones that do think, them the ones I'm talking to. For the ones who don't think for themselves and they gotta wait for somebody to tell them to do something, I'm not talking to you. I'm not at all. I'm talking to the ones who actually think for themselves and got their own brain and they have what is called understanding. True understanding. I'm gonna give some time for y'all to come in. I ain't gonna be that long. Trust me, not gonna be that long. I'm getting my groups together. I'm gonna share these groups. I'm gonna get straight to the topic. I hope y'all doing well out there because it's hard out here. It's hard out here, man. Check it your shit and check your shit out in decades. And once you check your shit out in decades, I want you to ask yourself. Let me cut my TV there. I want you to ask yourself. This is what I want you to ask yourself. I look good on my TV screen, y'all. I want you to sit up there and dry ass ask yourself. Has things changed in each decade that you dwelled in? And did you change for the better or did you change because you changed because of somebody else? Did you change for somebody else or did you change for yourself? Did you change for somebody else or did you change for yourself? I hope you changed for yourself and not somebody else. I hope somebody wasn't your motivations for you to change. You understand what I'm saying? Because deep down inside, you got to want to change. Deep down inside, you got to want to hold yourself accountable. Deep down inside, you got to know what you're holding yourself accountable for. Deep down inside, can't nobody tell you how to hold yourself accountable. Can't nobody tell you how to live your life. Can't nobody tell you and dictate how your life should go. If you tell said person, I'm talking to anybody that talks to somebody that has a fucking title. I'm talking to you. Anybody that deals with somebody that has a title and they dangle their fucking title in your face and they unaware that they dangling their fucking title in your face, or they aware that they dangling their fucking title in their face. They wonder why certain people don't like authority because people that got authority, they don't. A lot of them can't hold it. They don't know what they doing. They can't nobody tell them that they doing wrong. And if it is somebody, because everybody got somebody that's above them, if they are, we can't see it. The lower level people can't see it because it's sacred. Let me tell you what I'm talking about. Hold up. Yes, sir. Whatever. Yeah. 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 Oh, yeah. I'm live too, so I ain't gonna. I, I ain't gonna go too much in detail, but I am live. But me and you kind of figured that though, bro. We figured something was going. Anyway. Yeah. Yeah. But that goes back to what I'm saying, man. And again, why did you choose violence? Why did you? When I say choose violence, I didn't necessarily mean, but I'm saying, why did you choose violence when you knew all this stuff was up and coming? Why would you go off on that foot with the person that you trusted? I don't understand that. The person that you know gonna get work done. You know what I'm saying? We ain't, you ain't got to do nothing about no feelings or in your feelings or relationships or none of that. When it come to work, I come to work. That's all. That's it. And it's my fault for thinking that everybody's my friend. That's exactly my point. That's exactly I told you I'm live, so I didn't want to go too much in detail. But yeah, yeah, yeah. But go and check me out. I'm on the YouTube and the Galveston Podcast Facebook. All, all right, all right. The week, the week that's being had right now, y'all. The week that's being had right now. All I know is if you was brought up like I was brought up in a Baptist situation, you understand what I'm saying? Jerusalem Baptist Church. If you was brought up in a Baptist situation, they say, bro, when you go through your hardest trials and tribulations, or when you go through trials and tribulations, period, it don't have to be hard. When you go through anything that's against what against how you feeling, against how you been moving, yeah, they say a blessing is coming. They say a blessing is coming because of the hardship. Now, the hardship gonna come regardless. Hardship gonna come regardless. You ain't gotta worry about hardships. One thing about a hardship, it's a hardship, and it's gonna keep on hardshipping. One thing about a hardship, it's gonna hardship because that's his job. I can't go into a place of my employment and think everything gonna be peaches and cream all the time with the people that's there working and the people that's coming in that's keeping us working. I cannot expect that. It's my fault that I believe that everybody that I come in contact because of my loyalty, I think are my friends. They can do certain things for you. Hey, man, if you was dealing with a woman or you was dealing in a relationship, they'll say materialistic things. It's not the materialistic thing. Yeah, it's and that's where the fault is at when it comes to that materialistic thing. Because when I say, hey, man, I had to find out that everybody's not my friend. That's what I get for. I'm from Galveston, y'all. That's what I get for being friendly. That's what I get for being friendly. It ain't about being friendly. I'm loyal to whatever I'm putting my best into. Let's just say that. Whatever I do, I'm gonna put my best into it. My daddy taught me, and he always taught me that, man. George Paul Sr. always taught me, you cannot, if you're gonna fuck up all the way. Ain't no such thing as half-ass fucking up. Do it 100%. If you're going to do anything, you do it 100%. If whatever you do in your lane, you do in your lane. No matter what the lane is called to other people besides you, you do that shit 100%. You ain't got to read between the lines. I already addressed it in the beginning. Say, bro, I'm not talking to the ones who don't think for themselves. I'm only talking to the ones that think for themselves. I'm only going to talk to the ones who think for themselves. I can't talk to somebody who don't think about themselves. I cannot, man, because at the same time, they are waiting for somebody to tell them how to go do something and how it should be done instead of, okay, this is my lane. This is what I'm good at. This is what makes me feel good. This is what I don't want to be around. This is what I will not accept. It's called setting boundaries. And you have to set boundaries, even if you think that somebody else is going to be uncomfortable with how you present your boundaries. You need to watch out and get away from people who does not respect you setting boundaries. I just happen to be a 6'6", 300+ pound African American. I also have the dreads. I also had a tattoo. What I'm saying is I got all the stereotypes that you possibly can have as a black man. But I am not now one of those stereotypes. Have I tried to be? Yes, I have. But I was not accepted because that is not who I am. Who I am is the loyal person who has a job at task that does not procrastinate, does not wait. What am I waiting for? If I'm not promised something, and if I'm not promised tomorrow, and he say, if the birds ain't worrying about what they gonna eat and what they gonna do and what they gonna wear, why the fuck am I worrying about any of that? So again, if I'm not worrying about none of that, why should I go into a place and the motherfucker that gets in position get to tell me, hey, you can't do this and can't do that because of job? Then that's telling my body that, hey, you can't do this and you can't abide by that. Then I'm gonna put myself at dis-ease and I'm gonna fuck around and catch a dis-ease. Riri, hello. I wasn't even gonna go today. I ain't even have enough time to go on there and say, hey, there will be no what the fuck Wednesday. But I felt like I had to talk. And I told you I'd be talking to myself. I cut the camera on and everything, man, but I don't be talking to y'all because I know y'all not listening, but I know the ones who do, and I'm not doing it for somebody to listen. See, I had to, that too is what I had to sit when I take my notes. Man, hey, don't expect people to listen because everybody don't supposed to know. Everybody ain't supposed to know. Everybody ain't supposed to know. You're not going to fit in all groups. Even if you're the chameleon now. And when you put yourself in a position, let me take that back. Let me take the word, put yourself in position. Let me put, when you have favor, this is how you know you got favor. Is when your presence is gone, and other people come in where your presence just left and ask where your presence is at. Let me tell y'all this again for the ones who want to know if you got favor or not. Because there's people who got favor, they had got that gift before they was even came out the mama's womb. The ones who got favor, y'all should be shouting right now. But teachers, don't nobody know they don't shout cue. Favor. What is favor? When something happened that you knew wasn't supposed to happen in that result, happened in the result that you didn't even know that it was going to happen in, but it was beneficial to you. And it was overwhelming and it was overflowing. You could thank God. You could thank Buddha. You could thank Allah. Whatever it is that you're thinking, because that's frequency, y'all. That's why we should respect anybody that believe in what they believe in, because that's their frequency. And their frequency you seeing is producing whatever fruit that you need to see. And if that's the type of fruit that you eat, then that's what you're going to be around. If you don't eat that type of fruit, then don't eat it. You ain't got to eat the fruit, but just because it's fruit. For all the parents, you tell your kids that, hey, man, your eyes bigger than your stomach. Your eyes bigger than your stomach. Yeah, we tell our kids this every time, man. The sun, 5G, human beings. Go dig up, go do some reading, go do some looking and see, hey, man, it is high frequency weapons, y'all. This is the shit that get me, bro. It's high frequency weapons. But y'all don't consider Wi-Fi a high frequency weapon. Y'all don't consider the phones that you be on a high frequency weapon. Y'all don't consider none of that shit that we work for every day to go get to make sure that we get on these fucking platforms and show everybody that we got it. Man, y'all ain't tired of that yet? You got the biggest chain. You got the biggest charm. You got the most diamonds on the biggest chain. You got the most diamonds on the charm. Your diamonds hitting. You got the hardest song ever. You got the shoes ain't nobody got. You got the pants ain't nobody got. Say, that's it. That's life. That's what we doing. That's what it's about. But you can't even think for yourself. You can't even think for yourself. You can't even think for yourself. You got to let somebody, goddamn me, infuse you with the how to think and what to respect, what to like, and how to talk. Y'all don't know. All this is frequency. What is frequency? Frequency is believing. Frequency is faith. It's so many words. English language was the last fucking language that was even out. So what I'm saying is, y'all, we let somebody that's supposed to be a scholar train. How did I know he was a scholar? I was born in 1980. That hoe was born in 1960. How do I know he was a scholar? I don't know because he was born in 60. And I can only go off what this motherfucker told me that was born in 65. Y'all ain't putting that. Y'all ain't catching what I'm throwing. Y'all ain't catching what I'm throwing. Y'all ain't catching what I'm throwing. The motherfucker who can interpret the shit was born first. The motherfucker who came and then interpreted it after that, and you was over here. So when you come out and you got to believe that, you already know what's that. That shit got watered down from over there. If you think I'm lying, let's just go ahead and take all the shit out of the Bible, everything. Let's just go back to it. That's the same thing that happened here. Same thing that happened to you. It's the same thing that happened to me. Go back to authority. Go back to people with authority. People with authority. Let me tell you something. When life is overwhelming, do not abuse your authority. You even get in a situation you don't even know that you're abusing your authority. You even get in a situation if you've been doing it so long, and then something got to tell you that it's time for a break. And then you wondering why I'm talking to myself. I'm wondering why I'm battling with the entity. I'm battling with the entity that blessed me. I'm battling with the entity that blessed me. I'm telling y'all that I'm battling with the entity that blessed me. The same entity you'll go in and say, hey, I appreciate everything that you've done for me. I appreciate everything that you've done for me. I appreciate everything that you've done for me. And when somebody does that, when you least suspect it, because they already feel what they're feeling and they ain't even telling nobody how they're feeling, because they are the superior. The superior got to hold it together. Guess what, man? Even my big ass can't hold it all together. And that's when I fall off, because I think that I can carry every burden and every weight on my shoulder, and I can't. I break down and I act accordingly. I'm not going to say act out. I'm not going to say I do something wrong, because guess what? Whatever I did do in this situation, that's what I've been doing. I told you, each decade, I get mad, I yell, and if I yell, I fuck around, get the cursing and shit. Hey, that's it. I just know my big ass can't say, I'm going to kill you. I'm going to slap the shit out of you, because I did that shit in high school. They sent my high school ass to jail. I had a basketball game. My coach gang got me out. So, that was in the second decade. I knew in the second decade, hey, not to try that shit no more. It's 8:18. I ain't gonna go that long. I don't care about the time. I don't care about the hour, nothing, man. I'm gonna just keep on going till it come out, because I've been holding it in. I've been holding it in because it's been hurt, and I don't want hurt to come out, because I don't want to take it like it's an attack to whatever I'm speaking on, because it's not an attack to whatever I'm speaking on. It's called understanding and awareness. See, one thing I do know, man, you can get understanding, man, but it's hard to get understanding these days because of these high frequency weapons, and they don't think that these high frequency weapons is not paying a part of you not getting no understanding. Y'all better come on with it, man, because you're not getting the understanding. You ain't gonna get the understanding, because high frequency weapons is fucking with you, man. Your phone is telling you what you're thinking, and you sitting up there letting people see your phone, or you letting people touch your phone. I don't want the phone to touch me. I don't want nothing to do with the phone. I don't want nothing to do with them. I don't want nothing to do with them. Ain't nothing good coming from. Ain't nothing good coming from with that. Yeah, I could check on somebody that I thought about and make sure, hey man, hey, I'm actually reaching out to you because I thought about you. I ran across you. We in a time now where, you know what? Quit trying to protect the next person's feelings and tell them what they need to hear. And guess what? What they need to hear, they don't want to hear it, and that's why there's no understanding. If you don't make it tough for the person who don't understand, they go for me. If you don't make it tough for the person, maybe you're making it tough. Maybe it's making it tough. Maybe the tribulation is making me tough because maybe I'm getting ready to get in that position. And by me looking at it, I can see that position and say, you know what? That's not how I need to handle that situation. See, instead of me getting butthurt and understanding, yeah, I got to talk about it. But if I don't talk about it, I'm going to be butthurt and I'm going to keep on. The person that is so overwhelmed that you're really trying to get understanding to that shit, it's too late. And then everything steps in, and then you get to see it as it moves quicker. But long as you don't buck, and I didn't buck it. I have questions, and I have questions of concern. Be a lot of understanding when they cut this camera on when it come out of my mouth. I plan out bullshit because that's the way that I cope with pain. I plan out bullshit because that's how I cope with pain. Take it each day at a time. I can't tell you how I felt a week ago. I can tell you how I feel right now. I can tell you all the people that I know that I'm loyal to. And what I mean loyal to, I just won't bullshit you. I just won't bullshit you, man. I just won't bullshit you. And if you think that I'm bullshitting you, that means that we did not have an understanding. If you think that I'm bullshitting you. Because guess what? I'm going to tell you straight like it is. You give me the opportunity, I'm going to tell you what it is. It's up to you to deal with whatever it is that I tell you. And I've been operating like that as a teenager. And guess what? As a teenager, I didn't even know that I was operating like that. However I was operating, I even told my daddy how I was operating. My daddy told me, hey, I never thought of it like that before, son. Love you, George Paul Sr. and George Paul Jr. For real, man. For real. No, a big nigga gotta hold back his tears, bro, because you don't want. So fucking I done learned how to cry on the inside. But them tears get toxic, and on the inside, they're teared up. And I got to stop doing that. They say you tear that mean you cry when them tears come out, that mean you wash the inside of that pain away. And it's visible so somebody can see it. But they taught us that don't cry because men shouldn't cry. But literally, I don't have no more physical fucking tears in my eyes, though, because I can't sit up here and tell y'all there's a lot of shit I don't understand because I'm going to get understanding. I'm going to get understanding. I'm going to get understanding. You don't get anything, you better get some understanding. Everybody is not going to feel, they're not going to believe, they're not going to listen to you. Even when you think they're supposed to, even if you were set together physically with person, whatever ship it was. If it ain't no understanding now, it's going to be confusion. And you don't want confusion because confusion turns into arguments. Hell, arguments is confusion. That's all an argument is. That's all it is. Then when you're dealing with PTSD, and PTSD is that past trauma. Trauma sounds like a real troubling word, but it's not. Trauma just actually means something happened to you that you didn't want to happen to you, simply. Prayers to the human civilization. I put a positive vibe out there for human civilization, that human civilization come to an understanding that if we want collective mind, no more pain, no more sorrow. You wouldn't have to wait till you die to go to heaven. We can experience it right now, breathing oxygen. Or whatever it is we're breathing. We might not even be breathing oxygen, y'all. But again, I ain't even got to go back as far as Genesis when God created. But if something was with God when it created it, I mean, again, read it again. Read everything again. With the understanding that you got right now, read everything again. And while you're reading everything again, remember what you was taught, and then versus what you done went through, and then it came back on the other side and went through that, and tell me now if it ain't different when you read it now. And I'm talking about reading something that gives you faith and something that you believe in. Read it. Read it now. You do not supposed to have the same vision the motherfucker sitting next to you supposed to have. You're not supposed to because you're different. But if everybody was one, like I said, because y'all think it was contradiction, it wasn't no contradiction. Because everybody was all one collective, that means that everybody only knew one thing. You attract who you are. So whoever you're around, that's who you are. And you know what's cold about it? In some situations, you in that situation, you thinking that the other person, you thinking the other person is the reason. It ain't the other person that's the reason. Nah, man. It's your ass. There was all kinds of fruits out there. You picked them 2 fruits. That motherfucking scripture say, man, you could tell them by their fruits. Hell, man, your ass don't like apples, but you hanging around apple trees. You like oranges, but you fucking around and buying bananas. Now, this ain't no cool talk. This ain't somebody trying to be cool. This ain't somebody trying to put words together and articulate it and make it good. See, that's another thing I don't appreciate. The chosen ones, they chosen because they know how. They have the understanding. They had the understanding on, okay, this is the crowd that I'm in front of today, so I got to make sure I present my presentation to this crowd. I cannot have a CC's presentation and present my CC's presentation in Little Caesars. It's pizza. Y'all get where I'm going. It's pizza, but it's 2 different people making it. You understand what I'm saying? It's 2 different people making it. But it's still pizza. It's still pizza. So all I'm saying at the end of the day, man, and not even at the end of the day, what I've been saying is you got to get understanding. But ain't no understanding, it's confusion. The confusion, you don't want that because that's arguments. Argument and confusion is the same thing. Because it ain't nothing but 2 people trying to get a point across. And we ain't, the times that we're in, it's no time to be getting a point across. You got high frequency weapons out there, goddamn me, doing what it do, and you still trying to prove yourself when we seeing that human beings are taking other human beings out at a high rate, at a higher rate than what it ever's been before. And it's continually doing, and continually fuck shit is happening, continually dumb shit is happening, and it's happening at a faster pace. So now it's time to, okay, so you're either going to be a part of it or you're going to separate it. And when you separate it, how you going to move? How you going to make sure that, how you going to be on the same frequency? That's why they got religions. Religions ain't nothing but frequency. And if you tapping in the frequency on each religion, then that's what it's going to treat you like. That's what you're going to get out of it. Because I'm guaranteeing you got the people that's praying, you got the people that's giving, you got the all that, and they know they in their own rotation and their own energy field. Bro, stay your way out of other people's energy field. Hey, it's some people you don't even supposed to fucking walk by. It's some people you got to tell these people today. Today ain't no time wasting. You can't waste no time, bro. Go ask a dead person a question. Because I guarantee they had something they had to do. I'm guaranteed it's something they want to tell somebody. I'm guaranteed, but they didn't because it's gone that goddamn fast. So you mean to tell me that you're going to sit up there and wait to do something? When you just seen the people by you, they even say, hey, man, rapture, people just going to be leaving and disappearing in front of you. What do y'all think is literally happening right now? Oh, I get it. We read a story, and the story painted the picture that it would happen like that. No, we've been living it. Every day you wake up, you in the last day. Let's break it down so you can chew it, and that way when you chew it, and make sure you get all the nutrients you have. Because if you hurry up and chew, you might not get it all what you're looking for. You understand? You might not get it all. And you got certain taste buds, and certain days you got to taste for this, certain days you got to taste for that. Take this out, take this out. Hey, and now you start doing stuff that you ain't been doing. Say you start working out and you ain't been working out. There's some other stuff going to fall in line. Then you're going to find out, you know what? How about I start doing this? How about now that I'm working out? How about I stop eating bread? How about I stop eating? How about you start disciplining yourself? How about you start disciplining yourself in a way? And when you discipline yourself, you ain't doing nothing but training yourself to do the opposite. So therefore, you'll know how it go on both ways. And you got to learn, fuck the word constructive criticism. The reason why I say fuck the word constructive criticism is that's a word that's used to be nice. It's no more nice. Nice got us where we at right now. We had a DNA to where we was 900 and people, y'all go read the story again. They were 900, 700. All of a sudden now, the creator, you understand what I'm saying? Y'all call it whatever you want. The creator say, hey, man, I'm a manipulator. I made y'all to do this. And y'all start figuring shit out. Y'all start figuring shit out. We say, let them figure it out. But I can't let y'all figure it all out. So for all the people that's working, all the people that's dealing with somebody that got a position that's over you, that's how that shit go, man. At first, motherfuckers knew, hey, you can't go talk to such and such. You got to have on certain shit. You got to have on certain colors. You got to have a certain code to go in there. Everybody couldn't go in the church. Everybody couldn't go in there and go get prayer. They had to go to the high priest. The high priest had on rubies, had on different color rubies. And then they had to go in there and go in the tent and talk to God. Then all of a sudden later on, you know what I'm saying? Like I keep telling y'all, man, that shit was over there in 1960. Okay. That shit started over there. Then in 1970, somebody was following the 1960 and say, hey, I know a little bit about it. Let me go on here and translate shit to y'all to tell you how it is. So that's not how it. So now we got a watered down ass story because it didn't come from the source. If it didn't come from the source, now if you was there and got it from the source, then you was there and got it from the source. But I guarantee you ain't here now. So how we gonna translate what the source said? See, we gotta let somebody that was there. And guess what? When they was there, they're gonna tell you how they saw it, not how it was going. So again, when you're dealing with these people that got more power than you and you understanding that you got favor, when you had a favor and you start glowing, them people there gonna start doing something. And then the highest of all energy gonna have to step in and intervene and be like, look, man, I gotta break this shit up because you're not understanding, they ain't trying to understand it. One person ain't holding themselves accountable, and the other person ain't holding themselves accountable. One person got the loyalty, whatever. Hey, look, whatever shit happens right now, that's why it's combustion. That's why it's chaos. That's why it's chaos. When there's chaos, when there's fire, it produces diamonds, the best diamonds the world can offer. They say pressure bust pipes. That's how roses got to goddamn me break up and all of those shit. Everything got to self-destruct before it become beautiful. It got to self-destruct before it become beautiful. And you're not going to like the self-destruction because it makes you feel uncomfortable. I'm very uncomfortable. But I'm not aware of what's going on. But I do know that I was taught in the Baptist field that, hey, say, bro, when you going through all this shit, a blessing coming. But you got to be here. You got to be here. You got to be here to people. You understand what I'm saying? You got to know. You got to know the day that you're in. You got to know. You got to know. It's certain shit. If you're around certain shit, around certain people, the shit that you used to do, throw that shit away and stop holding on to it, glorifying it. I know a story where a motherfucker turned around and looked. That means that motherfucker was glorifying where it came from, and you being delivered. It's chaos back there. Motherfucker told you, say, don't look at that chaos back there, but turn your ass to stone. Motherfucker had to go get one more look. Quit glorifying that shit, let that shit go for you turn to stone. See, you worried about the story and thinking that your ass actually, ain't nobody actually turned to stone. Ain't nobody actually got ate up by the well. When you break it down in your mind of what it really is, the consciousness, the Christ consciousness, the 33 levels, all of those shit, that shit that's it. Say, man, pay attention to all that shit. Take heed to all that shit because that shit is not as far-fetched as you think it is. It's really on the inside of you. And you got to really go deep inside to find out. I'm telling you, do whatever it is that you do, bro. And sis, do whatever it is. Pray, whatever it is. But long is getting you to where you not doing the shit that you used to do. Your ass got decades. You ain't got that many decades ago. I'm telling you, some people made it 2 decades. Some people made it 1 decade. Some people ain't even get out 1 decade. It's a blessing that your ass here for 4 of them. So goddamn it, the ones, the 2, the 3 that passed by, hell, if you in the 4th one, you need to be reevaluated, especially if you're in the 5th one. Now, if you still surviving and you surviving the shit, okay, you surviving for a reason. But then again, okay, when it's going to catch on? It is something that I got to do before I leave this motherfucker. Yes. Did she tell you to ask me?
I'm telling you, I'm spinning.
Oh, okay.
Isn't snacking like
you know that. You know that. But hey, man, I appreciate y'all for coming out. I need to go in there and talk to my little one right quick, folks. She's departure. Carl waking up. Hell, you ain't never fell asleep. You said that shit yesterday. You said you never fell asleep. You told me you never fell. But remember means come back to your original. So we never departed. Something happened. I'll tell y'all what happened. I'll tell you exactly what happened, man. Matter of fact, I'm gonna tell y'all what happened, but I'm gonna tell you like I'm gonna tell you in a parable. And it's not really a parable. I just say it's a parable because the way that I'm supposed to explain it. Let me tell y'all something. I just know this here. come back to original state of what you already was. Look, original state to where you had total understanding of how everything goes. I heard a young man say on a show yesterday that I watched and paid attention to, because I don't pay attention to a lot of you niggas. I don't pay attention to a lot of you broads. I don't care how fine you is. I don't care. I don't eat plums, so I'm not going to be around the plum tree. I like bananas. I'm going to go to where the bananas is at. I ain't buying everything that you tell me. I ain't buying everything that they taught me. I'm coming in as a free thinker, and I'm coming in with nothing but understanding how it can go and how it could go. Which means you got to think both sides of the coin when you go into a place, because every place that you're going into is a portal. Every place that you go into is a portal. When you leave your room and go to the bathroom, that's a portal. You don't know what energy is in that bathroom, because how many people use a bathroom? You don't know how much energy in your room. You don't know how many people coming in and out your room. I'm the only one going there. Well, you better check your energy, nigga. Because your ass walked by somebody you ain't supposed to walk by. Your ass said something to somebody you ain't supposed to speak to. Oh, yeah, back in the Baptist days when I was at the church, they'll say, yeah, man, you let that shit spirit jump on you, because back in the days, your parents ain't let certain niggas in the house. They ain't let some of your partners in the house, man, because they had a bad aura. They had a bad smell. It was something. The parents ain't happy. And then later on in life, you seen why. You seen why. You start remembering. I'm going to tell you I was taking us out, man. Say, these foods that we eating and consuming, they telling us what they did to it. So which means they telling us now what they did to it. That means they've been doing it. All right, man, y'all can give me that later, man, when y'all see me, man. The ones who think for themselves, man, y'all can come dab me up later, man. But I'm telling y'all, man, I'm only talking to the ones that listen. And I ain't talking about listen to me. I don't want you to listen to me. I don't want nobody to do nothing that I say. I'm not your motherfucking master. I just got to understand it. And if you like what I'm saying, it's cool. But you know what would be well appreciated if you apply? Because a lot of y'all go around praying and shit and asking for shit in private and crying and snotting and shit. And then a motherfucker come with the whatever that you paid for, your ass stiff on me, you stupid fuck. That's why I don't like hanging around people. The motherfucking ass stiff on me some shit that you didn't ask for, knowing damn well that you asked for it, because I don't even know why I'm saying something to you, because I don't even want to say nothing to you. I don't want to say nothing to you. I can't. Because if I say something to you, you're going to take it as a fucking attack. And don't nobody want to be, I'm on the 4th decade, man. Hey, look, I'm breathing different. I'm moving different. I ain't got all that fight in me. I ain't got all that old huffing and puffing, man. I ain't about to go out there and do, no, I can't. Like, really, it's going to take a toll, though, for real. I ain't 20, 18, no goddamn more. Man, I tried that, man. My son plays sports, man. I tried to go out there and thought I still could go out there. My knee still at the gym, y'all. My knee still at half court. Cody Laird threw me the ball. I tried to go get that pass, couldn't get it. Something happened. Guess what, y'all? Ain't nothing happened the whole time in my collegiate career, high school career. Only thing I ever done was twist my ankle twice. That's it. Never broke nothing, none of that shit. So I couldn't tell you. So, hey, that favor, though, that ties into what I said earlier. Y'all go back to what I'm saying, that favor. Not saying that you failed, but sometimes you can go to sleep on yourself. Yeah. You can. Oh, man. You didn't even know you fell asleep. I laughed hard too, bro. I hope you seen that laugh. That was like you were sitting next to me. That was like we was in the garage and we was in that chair. And because you know how we get to connecting and shit, get to saying shit, we'll finish each other's sentence and some shit like that. Yeah. But man, human beings ought to be tired of saying it's a lot going on. Human beings ought to get tired of saying there's a lot going on. Yeah, it's supposed to. And it's fist to get. Ain't no fisting to get. Ain't no fitting to get. Nah, come on, man. I seen a post today on the media and say, man, look, I'm sick of Galveston County. Man. And best believe if it's happening in Galveston County, it's happening in every county. It's happening to the human race, period. And if you don't believe we ain't fighting against shit that we ain't see, if your parents ever told you that and you stop, like your parents told you fighting against shit, like you thinking that oh man, you tripping. Mom, dad, you tripping. Hey, you tripping, man. Hey, fighting against y'all, and then the ones that was brought up in the church, of course you're gonna be thinking you fighting demons and shit. And all you never know when you're entertaining angels. Hey, look, I get it, y'all. We was force-fed the Bible, that's why we know it. Then what's funny? Shit that we learned, we only learned what we wanted to use. When it comes to that Bible, us melanated people, I think it's all people, really. I don't even think it's just melanated people. I like my people. So I'm gonna put us in it because I like my people. Hey, melanated people, man. Hey, whatever we like in the Bible, that's what we gonna use on thy ass, huh? Thy shall use it, scripture, to get thy point across to thy other person. Like that's gonna motivate the other person to go get up and do it. If anything, you'd have put a spell on them by telling them a scripture, because they don't believe in the scripture anyway. Because if they did, you wouldn't even be having to repeat the scripture to them. When 3 people read the Bible, if 3 people get the same understanding, let's put a check in the box. That's the group I want to be with. Now, put a check in the box where it's 2 people, one person don't agree. Okay, yeah, because everybody got a fingerprint, but everybody's fingerprints different. So, however thy life is going, thy life gonna abide by those scriptures the way that it applies to them, because the burning bush is different in everybody's household, because it depends on how the household defined the burning bush and what it stood for. But it was just a burning bush. But how is it? It's 3-4 interpretations of the burning bush. Hell, let's even talk about God putting manna from the sky, because they was tired of eating the cattle, and manna came. But then you got another group that said, hey, them wasn't manna, those are mushrooms, and Moses was in a cult, because it said the do and everything. And when you look up the things needed to make mushrooms and how mushrooms made, it's the same thing that's in the Bible. Now this all I'm saying though. Like if you really breaking it down and deciphering it and reading it, you'll be like, okay, man, it's not far-fetched. Let me give y'all a reason what I mean far-fetched. Your ass reading Revelation, and Revelation get to talking about you're gonna see a donkey with 2 devil horns and a chicken leg with a turkey arm, 10 eyes, a big bear, motherfucking Wendigo, and a fairy put together, and you scared to the motherfucker because you think that you supposed to actually see that motherfucker. Now that's symbolizing a country. That shit symbolizing a country. That's what it means, another country. And they get to talk. Then they said, hey man, the motherfucking locust was so big when they was flapping his wings, you could hit a motherfucker. So y'all think that a big ass locust is to come fly by when God come back, or Jesus come back in the cloud? The locust. Y'all can call me what you want to, but all I'm doing is reading this stuff out like I read it out to me, so I can get understanding. It's called understanding. So I know a helicopter, it's the same thing as a fucking locust, because it has a breastplate. What you think the motherfucking bottom of if you go look at the architect, the build of it, that's what the fuck that is. So all I'm saying is that shit that we read and they taught us and it scares us. That's why I say don't have no fear, because it shouldn't be nothing to scare. You can't learn everything and you can't know everything, but God dog it. And that's the God dog it for me, because I want to know everything. And is it a problem with me want to know everything because I want to know everything? Maybe I want to do it the way that it's supposed to be done because I know everything. Not because I have a secret intention and I know everything and I want to hide and I want to manipulate some people or get them to do some other shit because I know that, or I want to take this out and play with some DNA, or I want to do this and do that. Nah, man, I'm going to be one way. And the people that I'm around, if they appreciate the one way, I'm going to continue to be around it. But if there's other people that don't agree with the way that I'm going, then maybe they don't need to go where you're going. Yeah, you can get up and leave a situation. You can get up and go do something. But guess what? When you get up and leave that situation, it's going to be the same situation over there when you get over there. It's just going to be different characters, same spirit. That spirit is energy. It keeps moving. It's going to transfer. It's going to be another motherfucker with the same spirit of the motherfucker that you wanted to get away from. Oh, it's going to be a honeymoon first because the honeymoon is what's going to capture your dumb ass. You were going to get captivated. She done got you. All that shit. When the honeymoon over, now you motherfucker looking stupid. That's why I got to know my surroundings when I get around the surroundings, because my energy is supposed to be given. And I ain't gonna give you half of my energy. That's crazy. I'm gonna give you half of my energy for. Gotta give it all, man. So for all those who paid attention and listened and came on, I appreciate it, man. That's not the end of my rant. I come back on, but I had to make sure I did something, man. I had to make sure I did something. I wasn't gonna do what the fuck Wednesday. And I say, what the fuck am I doing? And I'm gonna go back and watch what I just said because it's for me to know. You know what I'm saying? Because again, I'm dealing with authority. I'm dealing with authoritative. I'm dealing with authoritative positions. But I have to also tell myself you're the authority too. So why are you praying on your knees looking up when I told you was on the right hand side? I just helped somebody, man. Why are you on your knees praying up to something that you are? And I said that you was on the right-hand side. So now I got to reposition myself. See, it's all about repositioning. You don't want to reposition yourself because you're comfortable. The only reason why you're comfortable because it's coming at ease and you can control whatever you got to get to. That's why you run into shit you can't control. So it can goddamn me turn and flip and make it uncomfortable for you. So, okay, when you come out of that shit, okay, all right, fuck. But if you go get out of that shit and then go back to comfortability, then that's the problem. And stay away from comfortable. Stay away from comfortable. It got to be ugly. It's ugly as fuck for me, y'all. I don't give a fuck how I know my life going to be, how I'm making my life line out to be. Man, hey, this shit is not for the weak. This shit is not for the weak. The weak is going to be the one showing you shit you don't need to be seeing anyway. So get your weak ass away from me. Get your weak ass away from me. I'd rather be around a broke motherfucking mindset than a motherfucking mindset with all the money, because a nigga with a mindset with all the money ain't happy. But that motherfucker that ain't got all that money appreciate what they got. Come on. Pick your poison. Pick your poison. Because if you stay around the motherfucker who got all the money long enough, that motherfucker with all the money gonna think that you sitting up there goddamn me being a roach. But you're over there with the and y'all at the same, then guess what? Hey. Because I'm pretty sure somebody in that group gonna get up out of that motherfucker, man, and say, hey, man, I'm gonna bring y'all two with me because we done already seen the good, the bad, and the ugly. We done already seen it all. And then the ones who want to stay, let that ass stay. But your ass better get away after you let them stay, because if they catch up with your ass, they coming to take all your energy and to tear your ass down. Go back and look at this shit. I'm going to make sure I replay this shit. I'm going to replay this shit 2, 3 o'clock in the morning for the motherfuckers, for all the ones I call them the grinding hours, man. I'm going to repeat this shit for the grinding hours. And I'm going to make sure that shit be heard, man. I'm going to make sure that they get out. I'm going to make sure that they get out, because there was a lot of information in there that need to be used, and it was really going to be used by me, because I got to go back and check this shit out this weekend, and I'm going to break it and decipher it down. Because a lot of people, that's what they count on me for, is what I just got through doing for these last on me 48 minutes. And I appreciate that. I do. But I don't be doing it for y'all, man. I really be talking to myself, man. I went to go talk to my mom today, broke it down, chopped it up for about 2 hours. She told me a lot of stuff, but I love my mama, man. I love my mama say, what you want me to do? Go beat them up? I love my mama, man. My mama say, what you want me to do? Go beat them up? Yeah. So, when it ain't going the way that you wanted to go, God dog on me, man. Hey, look. Don't stop letting people tell you can't. When it don't go your way, you get mad and upset. I want you to bite this motherfucker, and I want you to decipher it, and I want you to digest it. To me, you know what you're saying to me? If I don't, you know what you're saying to me? I don't want you to have no peace. I want you to feel what I'm feeling. No, I don't want to feel what you feel. I don't want to feel what you're feeling. Yes, I'm selfish. I'm very selfish. It's my life. Now, I'll be fucked up if I take you, like, if I know that's my life and I'm taking you with me with the bullshit. That's fucked up on me. This is where I think that's fucked up on me. That's fucked up. But if this is my life and it's somebody that's around mine, my energy and everything, and they see that, gotta respect that. You got to. And it's hard to respect somebody who set a boundary. It's hard to respect somebody who set boundaries, man. And boundaries mean letting your yes mean yes and your no mean no. And don't be afraid that how you deliver your word and how you deliver your syllables and however you deliver, your delivery is how you deliver. You done save people delivering. Let me give y'all a story and I'm going to just go and get the hell up out of here. I went to one of my kids' functions. Everybody had to be outside waiting on the function to start. The kids already was inside. Out in the function, I'm the tallest and the biggest one out there. I'm always getting in trouble because I'm loud, or I'm always being told that I'm loud. I tell y'all, I don't give a fuck about them saying I'm loud. I'm loud now, and I don't give a fuck. I'm 6'6", 300-some pounds. I ain't trying to be loud on purpose. I don't be trying to be loud on purpose. And guess what? If your ear's soft and your eardrum soft, then hey man, look, go eat some fucking raisins or something. Go eat some green grapes or something. Go eat some kiwi and rub the base part on soft ass ear, motherfucker. Because it's would do that shit while I'm literally going in. For the fucking internet said, no truth given. No fact to help the human race. These are high frequency weapons we're dealing with. And if you hear they help the human race, they gonna kill you if you give them too much information on how to overcome and get the hell up out of and do whatever it is that we call remember. Because boy, when you asked what I was going to say earlier and it just came back to me, we was born and they gave us cow liquid, but the mother produces the same liquid that belongs to the human, but they told us this is better than 5 bucks. Y'all know the animal got put all that. Y'all know that, man. Then you get older, and all of a sudden you tolerant lactose, lactate. I don't give a goddamn. Y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. Play this shit back so y'all can go on in. I'm telling y'all, man, play this shit back, man. Because again, when that shit be in there, y'all be asking for shit like this, man. Y'all be asking for shit like this. Especially the ones that's on that. Because we gotta. We the ones that's gonna get up out of here. We the ones that's gonna activate, and your true God-like self gonna come, and then your bodies, like it said in the Bible, man. Hey, man, when we get there, your whole this skin, this ain't you gonna turn into your So if you was a bitch ass, hoe ass, or whatever the fuck, man, you ain't turning to shit. Your ass gonna get devoured. And if you was the last, you gonna be the first, and you gonna be the God. So that's why people now, when you got the favor, they come around you. And then the ones who got the title around the favor, they got the title, but they ain't got no favor. Now they on the one that got favor's ass. And now the one that got favor got a target on their back because they just got the goddamn me title and they ain't got the favor no more. Their favor that ran out because they ain't giving out favors no more because they got secret intentions. They got so caught up in being in that goddamn high-ass position. That's why Jesus ain't fuck with them too, the Pharisees and Sadducees, just for that same reason. And that's the same reason that's happening today. If it happened over there and recorded over there and you read about it and you seen it, why you can't apply it in today's shit that we got going on? Okay, over there, they wasn't no jobs and nothing. They was working or whatever, and they had their own wages. They didn't have no goddamn paper, U.S. currency or whatever that shit. They had coins or whatever the fuck, oxen, eggs, ostrich necks, all of their pig toenails. They had all that shit as currency. I had all that shit as currency. That's how they was taking care of each other. Now, they done put some shit out here, and we following that shit, and we killing motherfuckers behind some shit that ain't even motherfucking real. Bro, motherfuckers killing people over money, and money ain't even real, bro. That shit there is a piece of paper. But goddamn it, you sure needed to pay the rent and keep your lights on. Gas Podcast, man. I'll talk to y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. Let me get the hell up out of here. Yeah, I appreciate y'all tuning in. Gas Podcast, Roundtable Studios. Mr. Come See By Me is motherfuckers help. Live in the mix. What the fuck Wednesdays? And yeah. Yeah. Mr. Erico, baby. Come see by me. And we swing right, swing left. Roll with me or get rolled over. I'm rolling like a locomotive. Ain't no stopping me now. 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 So why would you try? I tell no lies. Got fear in his eyes. Don't play with this guy that is not wise. Play my hand right. Got pink Sprite. Styrofoam white. Top 8 ice. She's so shy. She still try. These lame ass niggas, they so tired. Stay getting money. Try to take from me. Rap like a mummy. Can't say nothing. That's his money. Bring it here, honey. She work for me. Fly snow bunny. Whatever I said, I done it. Talk girly, run me my money. Drip hard, I keep water running. Stack hard, thumbing through blue hundreds. Summon up, take nothing, I'm funded. Hear nothing, these rappers be mumbling. Running up, magician with the numbers. Cold winters, it's bands in the summer. No, really, I'm just being honest. Graduated and hustling with honors. Beat the case, not guilty, your honor. No snitching, not talking, I promise. Ain't no stopping me now. 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 Swing.